Hey, everybody, welcome back. Damn it, the OG, the original Grognard. Down. It's really early in the morning, so I'm not quite awake yet. You know why you're here. Ross and I, Campaign Leipzig, Battle of Dennewitz, head-to-head. Go watch it on his video or his YouTube channel. Watch it on my YouTube channel. Watch both sides of the battle at the same time. Let's get into it. Yes, reinforcements have arrived. Nobody ran away that turn. Stepping into turn 19. And let us take a look at what he did. Yeah, basically just continuing slowly and by slowly I mean like 1 or 2 hexes at a time, moving the squares up. Had the cavalry over here. He is poking his nose around Uterborg. That's fine. I mean, if that's all he's going to be poking his nose around, then I really don't care that he's poking his nose around with 1 cavalry squadron. Yeah, these cannons are just proven to be a big headache at Niedergorsdorf, and he is he's delaying me here a little bit, but I really think his main line is going to be behind that creek. So I may not push on until I may take 5th Brigade and detach them over. And they may not, even then I may not want to do that, because that's going to be a cost of a lot of lives trying to get across that creek. So I don't even know if it's worth trying to get across that creek. I mean, recapture Niedergorsdorf, definitely, because that's 100 points, 100 victory points that I really should not just easily concede to him. Yeah, not much around here. He's trying to get this cavalry away, these lancers away. I'm just going to melee him. Or I could charge him. Could move this guy out. No, he's pointed the wrong way, so I'll just melee him. Or I could have these guys charge. Yeah, those dragoons will charge him. Just some shots, little skirmishing back and forth. Again, still, let's take a look. Those guys are still disordered. Are they detached? No, he's detached. I need to find where my commander is. Let's do that right now. View. Leaders on top. What's his command range? Shouldn't be detached. I have no idea why he's detached. Oh well. Yeah, finding out that troops can go disordered when walking down a hill in line formation, that was a bit of a shock. Was not really aware that that was a thing, but obviously it is. So it's going to take me a little longer to get this all sussed out, because I thought I'd have these nice, neat lines walking down the hill, and now half of them are all disordered. Anyways, whoops. Yes, listening to the audio version of Starship Troopers before I start playing that for my gameplay playthrough. Might notice this new little icon here. I noticed Ross was doing it, or using it, when he was doing his Waterloo game. And it's really kind of this cool little program where you just choose some colors and choose a pen. And there's a bunch of other stuff that, you know, this is just the free version. But you can draw on the screen and it shows up and you can see it and everybody can see it. So it's really good for drawing out lines, you know. Okay, instead of just trying to follow this itty-bitty little cursor here, I can actually go, hey, I want to form a line right here. You know, you can actually see it. Just something a little bit better to highlight what I'm pointing at. What's a good color? Maybe that light blue. I like green, though. Let's take a look at green. No, that won't work. How about this green? Oh, that green might work. Alright, so I might use it, I might not, I might forget about it, but anyways, so what are we looking at here? Oh yeah, what he was doing. Go back to cursor. He's definitely, he's going to get to Seehausen before I do, and he's got lots and lots of cavalry coming up this line towards Goldsdorf, so I need to try to. Yeah, that's gonna leave me. Now, I better commit 6th Brigade to reinforcing these guys down here, because I've got a full corps running at me at Goldsdorf. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I'll start moving 6th Brigade up as well. I'll probably shift these guys back a little bit. Those guys in square formation. Yeah, not even going to bother touching them. But down here at Seehausen, he's going to win the race to Seehausen. Yeah, like I said, I haven't woken up yet, and so I need to start moving my Swedes up. But I've got more reinforcements, so let's take a look real quick. Scheduled? No, not scheduled. Arrived. There we go. Who the hell are those guys? Green? I thought Prussians. It was like they look like Prussians. But they're green. I'll admit my knowledge of Napoleonics is rather limited. I'm not sure. They look like Prussians. They're named Prussians. Jaegers. I'll have to check the wiki to find out who those guys under Marshal or Major General Falan. We'll have to take a look at that. But anyways, I'll be right back after moving, everybody. Alright, we're back, and hopefully I'm a little bit more awake. Yeah, just continue pulling my cavalry back. Started working on extending the line out a little bit because I've got a very large force moving up on my left flank. Trying to reform my cavalry. That guy got routed a couple turns ago, so keeping these guys kind of in reserve. But yeah, this has been what it's been since the entire game. Hold until relieved. Hold until relieved. Pull my cavalry back up here. Started moving troops around here. Like I said, I really wish I'd have known that troops have a chance to disorder when they're walking down a hill in line formation. We are going to be seeing some action around here. I am going to be doing some assaults, but I wanted to do the movement simultaneously so you could see that. Just basically getting these guys right here and my scattered disordered guys back here all over the place. Of course, they're detached. Let's take the Obist and move him over. Try to get them unshaken. Started moving 6th Brigade up a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need them to... If I get the heights here, this hill, I'm going to need them to anchor because of the 2nd Corps that's coming up, and I don't have very many turns before his cavalry gets here. Fortunately, my cavalry can counter his cavalry, so we've got that. Move my Swedes up some more, and my Green Germans. I'm just going to call them that till I figure out what they are. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and start doing some combat. We'll take these guys right here, and they are pointed the correct direction. And let's go ahead and set charge. Link right into those guys. That's almost embarrassing. But I can continue the charge. So let's continue the charge. Just to see what happens. Well, that wasn't much better. I could move these guys. No, we'll just leave them there. Yeah, like that. Alright, let's get some combat. Let's go do some shooting here. Whoops, I'm not facing... No, I'm not. Well, let's see. If I got the movement, I got the movement. Swing it and fire. Try to soften this line up before I move to engage. And I'm not happy with these 3 guys back here. Not in the fight yet either, but yeah, fight with what you have. I could wait, but that just lessens the timer before these guys get to Goldsdorf. So, oh, that guy's out of range. Yeah. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can fire the skirmishers. He's probably wondering, why is he firing at those skirmishers and not the line units behind him? don't think I have it. Yeah, it's just those 4 artillery pieces. I got some more artillery pieces moving up behind from 6th Brigade, but they're not going to be there for, or they're not even going to get into position to start firing for a couple turns. Can't do anything more with that. That guy, I moved him. All right, let's start doing some action here around Niedergorsdorf. Start with the guys who can't get into melee. Let me just shoot at stuff. Trying to figure out, sometimes when figuring out how I'm going to do my melees, it's almost like a puzzle. So let's see, he's there. Okay, what hex is that? That's a village hex. Tacking into that yet is probably a bad idea, so he will go here. Oh, 8 men. It's actually pretty good casualties against skirmishers. And we'll go ahead and melee there. Take some opportunity fire. Lots of opportunity fire. Push him back. The good thing about skirmishers, if you melee skirmishers, you don't disorder from it, but they do. So let's go ahead, and he's in column, so let's move him down the hill. Doesn't disorder. Next turn I'll move him into line formation. Yeah, that's annoying. And I can't change them at all. And quality A, and they've been disordered for 2 turns. Ugh, killing me. Just absolutely killing me. Well, that, yeah, no, we'll keep with that. Okay, so that was that. I'm not attacking there, so the only other hex that I'm going to attack is that hex. And those are A quality troops. We'll take these guys, but these guys will shoot. These guys, I think we're going to keep there. Not facing. I don't have the movement to turn as facing. All right. So we've got these guys here. So they are going to go there. And then charge into there and catch a whole bunch of opportunity fire. 15 men. Ugh. Well, I'm walking right into the barrel of canister shot. There we go. Okay, we like that. That's good. Pushed him out, and more importantly, I took out those guns. That was the most important part. So these skirmishers I've already fired. Let's see. This guy, well, he's already disordered. I can't move him down. Move the wagon. Oh, I already moved the wagon as far as I could. Cavalry back here. Gun right there. I need to get the gun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I lost one gun. He actually, one of the few times counter battery fire actually works, and knocked out one of my guns. So I lost one gun as I was moving him up. I need to get him into that position there so I can start putting some fire down on this line. Yeah, this is just gonna be a grinder here, because I don't think either one of us are gonna really. I need to capture Niedergorsdorf. I need that 100 points, and then I'm just gonna set line right there. It's like, all right, you want to come? You got to come across the creek too. But his cavalry or his artillery is gonna give him the edge on that. Fortunately, my formations are bigger, so I'll got more guys that can die. All right, let's turn on fired units. See everybody who can fire. Actually, he might be able to fire. Yes, he can. See, that's why I always suggest when you're done, turn on all the units that have fired so you can see and you can kind of tell. He's meleeed. I don't think I can shoot after having meleeed. Yeah, can't shoot after having fired. That's what I should have done. I should have stopped, fired. That's one thing I always do. I forget to stop and fire before I melee. And yeah, okay, just make sure that I am recording. Okay, so we're all done here. We're all done down here. Everybody shot who wanted to shoot. So now we've just got, you know, our static firing positions up here. I did go ahead and pull this infantry back because he was just getting pounded on by those guns there. And I don't think those guns... Yeah, he's going to have to move those guns now if he wants to shoot at anybody. So let's take a look at what my guns can fire. Up, line infantry. Still doing okay on ammo, 735. So 20 casualties, we like that. What does he have in there? 2 guns and 300 men. Okay. Spread out the love a little bit. Fire on those cannons. I really wish I knew what my chances were skirmishers actually affect. Well, fatigue. Okay, I can live with putting fatigue on the... Of course, it's like only like 2 or 3 points of fatigue. But hey, every little bit helps, right? Oh, the one other thing I did do is I started to shift... I had 4 batteries of guns up here. I'm leaving one anchored over here just because I've got one pointed out over this way towards his cavalry. I am shifting my other 2 batteries of guns over here just because we see there's probably going to be a very large push on my left flank here momentarily. Well, probably within 5 turns, I would say. I think, maybe. I hope. I don't know. He may just be moving over here to contain me, just like I've been trying to contain him. Let's see. So the only real other shooting I have, an anderes Angriff. Let's see what I can see. Oh, okay, yeah. We're okay with that. What are those guns? Those are 6-pounders. What have I got here? Those are 6-pounders. Oh, that's right. I think everything up here is 6-pounders. Yeah. All my good guns are over here with 4th Brigade. Actually, I think 6th Brigade has got some pretty good guns, too. Oh, 20-pounders. Yes. 6-pounders. 12-pounders. 10-pounders. Yes. And then the core artillery is just 6-pounders. Whatever. I'm going to keep the pioneers back here. Oh, I got supplies. Let's move supplies up. Core supplies. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. Check one last time. Movement. See, again, this is why you do this, because I have some skirmishers here that did not move. So let's go ahead and move these skirmishers right there and put some fire right there. There we go. That's it for movement there. Let's take a quick look at everybody here. Oh, see, this is why you do this. My skirmishers here. Oh, they've already fired, so it's not like they can move anyways. And he meleeed, so he can't do anything more. Don't want to move the skirmish. Yeah, okay, I think we're good to go. So I'll get this off to Ross, and we'll be back in a bit. And we're back. Reinforcements have arrived. Up, 2 units ran away. Not really that big of a surprise. These guys have been, and it was over here, so I'm okay with both of these guys running away as long as it's 2 of them. Every once in a while, you know, it's okay for line units to run away every once in a while. But what are we going into? Turn 20. We're not even halfway through yet. Anyways, what have we got? Again, he's just continually slowly moving his cavalry and his lines up. I'm sure he's getting ready for an eventual push on my flank. He did pull these guys back, so he may be giving up the fight here, you know, basically just keeping a position in force to keep me occupied and to keep me honest. Niedergorsdorf, again, it really looks like he's going to be starting to set up his line along this creek, and again, his artillery on the highlands or on the hills are just raking my troops. Although not too bad this turn. Wasn't that bad this turn. Let's see. My guys, oh, finally we started to get some of these guys getting disordered from walking down a hill. So Niedergorsdorf I will be able to take in short order, and then we are going to go into serious, just secure mode. I don't think either one of us are going to want to try to push across that creek, although given enough time with his artillery, he'll probably be able to even the odds out. He's just preparing for the inevitable clash that we got at this hill here. And lots more cavalry. We're starting to see the first elements of his infantry show up. His reserves. Yeah, he's going to beat me to Seehausen. I mean, it's going to happen. So I don't know what he's going to do once he gets to Seehausen. He has seen me. I know he can see me at this point. Mainly because he said he saw me. So we're trying not to say very much over emails to each other, but he did mention that he had spotted my Swedes, and I don't know what I was thinking. Russians. I don't know why I thought maybe I was thinking Russians were a darker green, but those are Russians in Prussian service. So there we go. And actually, they're not that bad. I mean, quality C, they're average. I mean, can't ask for much more than that, really, from Russians. So yeah. Infantry coming up, heading towards Goldsdorf. I'm going to pull my cavalry back a little bit. Kind of make him think that I'm going to make a push down Seehausen. Maybe not. But I need the space because I need to get my two other brigades. Basically, 3rd Brigade up here is going to be on their own. That's just the way it's going to be. I need to secure Niedergorsdorf. I don't think either one of us have the forces to try to push. So the other 3 brigades are going to need to line up. And, oh, I don't have my little marquee pin thingy up. Epic pin, there it is. Let's go ahead and move this over here and grab the pin. So basically what the plan is... let's go back to that so I can... Okay. Get my map set just right. Alright. Grab my pencil thing. So basically what I want to do is to try to bring... basically form a line right along here. Get the 2 brigades into, or get the 3 brigades in, push these guys off, get the other 2 brigades in position, and get ready. Now, this is the one thing about the epic pen is that the line kind of stays there when you move the map, but that's okay. Basically, put the line there and get these 3 brigades in position to overlook Goldsdorf, so that if and when my other corps shows up. And hopefully pushes past... I'm just hoping he's just got cavalry here. Pushes past the cavalry at Seehausen and the corps get here at least then. Let's go out a little bit further. So 1st Corps, or not 1st Corps, the 1st Corps, my 1st Corps, I think that's 4th Corps. Have them set up along here, and then have my other corps come in here and set up along this line right here, and then push into them. That's the plan. Don't know if it's going to work. We're going to have to see. But basically, we're going to have the brunt of 2 corps slamming into one of his corps. Again, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. And as we all know, no plan survives first contact. So that is what we got. So I'm going to go in and do my movement. And we're going to have lots of fun around Niedergorsdorf this time. I'm not going to do too much movement because a lot of the movement I'm going to do is going to be followed up by melee. So we'll get to that as the last thing as part of combat. And over here, again, I'm just going to set up my cavalry and just basically extend the line like right here. So, you know, I'll just be ready for his inevitable attack that's going to come on my left flank. I do need to start moving more of my troops over, start shifting more of the line over. And, yeah, we'll do that, and we'll get at it, and we'll be right back. All right, let's get back into it. And yeah, now I'm convinced that these green guys over here, these reinforcements, are Russian, because this turn was nothing short of 36 guns of artillery as my reinforcements for this turn. 12 pounders, 20-pounders, 6-pounders, 10-pound. I mean, yeah, so it's got to be Russians because everybody knows how much the Russians love their artillery. Continuing to move on down. Again, moving my massive long Swedish cavalry along the road. Started shifting this cavalry back a little bit, and it looks kind of weird why I've got that, but the reason being because General Bülow, or Bülow, I was trying to say Blücher there, but not it's Bülow, not Blücher. His command radius is, as you can see, his command radius is right there. So I mean, as long as the Commander Phantom, or actually more specific, yeah, there's both of them are Commander Phantoms. How about that? Phantom. Okay. He's the one I actually need to make sure is further back, because that's the general of the cavalry. Actually, why don't I move him back there? Don't need him really too much up here anymore because I'm not getting into much combat. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and take one of the Phantom Brothers and move him over here so he can try to get those guys undisordered. All right, there you go. So anyways, like I said, General Bülow, his command radius is right there. Try to keep my guys in command radius. I mean, granted, I know I just need to have the sub-commander in the radius. But again, I want to try to put up a little bit of a wall over here because he has all this cavalry over here at Seehausen. So these guys are kind of pulling double duty right now. Threatening the flank of and overlooking Goldsdorf, although I think by this point we all agree I'm not going to push because he's got infantry and squares there. All right, so what else did we do? Moved the 6th Brigade. Yes, 6th Brigade up. I really need to decide what I'm going to do with 5th Brigade. I mean, because I need to make the decision now. Do I commit them over to help 4th Brigade or shift them down to help 3rd and 6th Brigade? If I move these guys over here, I would have the forces to try to push him off the heights, but it's just gonna be bloody regardless of which way I go. Because I've got another corps coming up to secure over here. I think I can live with 2 brigades for right now. All right, so that's what we're probably going to do. We're going to have 2 brigades. We're going to line them up right here. Okay, let's make that just a little bit bigger. All right, right there. Right here. And then the other 2 brigades right here. And then maybe eventually push and push and push, but I may not push. I don't want to push too much further past the hill. Yeah, I think that'll. Okay, now granted that leaves me this gap here in the middle, but if need be, I can extend, 4th Brigade at Niedergorsdorf over. So, yeah. And then when the other corps shows up... Oops. Still learning how to use this program. You know what? Let's change color. I like changing colors up. There we go. Then just have them come along here and form up a line here, in addition to the 2 brigades there. Looks like a good plan. It sounds like a good plan. Well, we'll see. Again, no plan survives first contact, but we do what we can with what we have in front of us. And be quiet, pop-up notice. All right, so let's go back in. I didn't do too much move. I did a little bit of moving here, just basically moving the troops up 1 hex, getting everybody in position. Again, really starting to threaten his left flank with my cavalry. These 4 dragoons, and of course they don't have muskets, so I can't dismount them and use them like dragoons should. So Yeah, stay away from the squares and hit him along the flanks where we can. Although, he's probably going to be moving some cavalry from down here, because we know he's got cavalry down here. And start shifting them and putting them, right like that. Because you got to remember, he did have some cavalry right in this area. I do like this drawing tool. This is pretty cool. I may break down and do the paid version of it, because then you can do arrows. Let's see, I can't do that yet, but yeah, that would I may break down next chance I get. I may when I get some extra cash, I may go ahead and break down and buy the full version. I think it's like $12 or something like that. So, anyways, that would be really cool to help draw things out. All right, so what we got here is we do have some combat. So let's go ahead and just start shooting at things. Let's see. Let's turn him. I'm going to try to push his skirmishers back with my skirmishers. Because the one thing I do have going for me, 146 skirmishers, 40-something skirmishers. I outnumber him, what, 4-to-1, 5-to-1 almost, 4-to-1? So I think my skirmishers should be able to push his skirmishers back relatively easy. But we want to open up some volley fire. Well, not so much volley fire, but fire on these guys. Of course, he could have a whole other brigade sitting back behind this hill ready to surprise me as soon as I stick my nose out. Which could probably happen. All right, so let's just go ahead and do some... This is going to be very low casualties. It's just trying to push skirmishers back. Yeah, I mean, 4 skirmishers and maybe 12 casualties among all of us. Wish these guys could move a little bit faster, but they're not. Okay, and I do have artillery on the hill, so let's get some batteries rolling. Can't say, I probably should turn. Can't see anything because my own troops are in the way. Oh, that's probably going to be all along the line. Yep. Oh, no, I do see. I do have some shots back here. 16 men, we like that. There we go. Alright, I can live with those. And, yeah, because me moving up onto the hill blocked my own line of sight. That's okay. At least I can still rake his guys that are on top of the hill there. And as if you've noticed, I've got 6th Brigade guns moving to take up position alongside 4th Brigade guns. Alright, so I think that's a turn on our movement. That's fired. Moved everybody that can move. Fired everybody that can fire over here. Alright, so let's just go here. He's got nothing but skirmishers, and he's got skirmishers in buildings. Okay. So let's break up the skirmishers a little bit more. And send them around like so. Let's take him, deploy him into line formation. There we go. He's down off the hill, so put him in line formation. And these guys are not facing the right direction. Let's turn them the right direction, get shot at. Pop. Fire. 7 men. Alright, I can live with that. And assault into there. Okay, that'll... Now we need to get some skirmishers up north. But let's go ahead and take him and assault there. Oof! That was a rough fight. see. Can't advance him. He's still disordered, so he's not going to get very far at all. That's fine. Keep firing at him. Move him up. Can't get him up any further. Let's rotate him so he can fire on those skirmishers. These guys, bink, bink, and they fire on the skirmishers. Now, see, they walked down the hill and didn't disrupt. They didn't walk down the hill and disrupt. I don't get it. All right, spread out the lines a little bit. We'll keep him kind of as a reserve. We'll keep him as kind of a reserve. Leaders are spread out enough. I need to get these guns on there so I can start putting fire on them. Can we unlimber them? No, movement allowance exceeded. Poo. Let's see. Keep the cavalry back. Let's keep the cavalry still. Make him wonder what I'm doing with my cavalry. Because even I don't know what I'm doing with my cavalry at this point. Other than acting as a bullet sponge. Ah, well, maybe I can valiantly sacrifice my cavalry to soak up all of his artillery shots. Ugh. Okay, so I think we're done for around Niedergorsdorf. Niedergorsdorf for now. Oh, nope, he can shoot. And he's disordered, but he can shoot. Oh, he's melee, so he can't shoot. He can't do that. Alrighty. Everybody's fired, and he's melee, so I can't move him again. All right, so we're good around Niedergorsdorf. Now let's head over here to the woods. And yeah, did I even move these guys? No, I didn't. Yeah, I did move those guys. Those guys are out of movement. Again, started shifting some guns over here. Started extending the line out. I know I've got a couple holes, but they'll get plugged here relatively soon. Now, let's see what these three guns can see. 20 men, like that. All available fire on that hex that I can. Just walk down the line doing skirmishers are doing the bulk of the fighting over here. There, he's good there, he's good there. Okay, oh, now we can start seeing his cavalry. But do I shoot on his infantry or do I shoot on his cavalry? Infantry. They're moving into position, and those are 8 guns. What are those? 6-pounders. Oh, that's right, everything up here is 6-pounders. And he just unlimbered, so I can't fire with him, and I think that's going to be it. Let's see, fired everybody who wants to fire, or is able to fire. Yep, that's everything that's in range. And he's moved, and everybody who's moved. Yep, I'm good with all that. I think we're going to be done for the turn. I do believe so. Everything around Niedergorsdorf is done. Around this hill overlooking Golsdorf. My cavalry. My 2nd Corps. stop calling them Second Corps. They are actually... that looks like the cavalry's independent. 12th Corps. Okay. So what am I looking at? 12th Corps and 4th Corps? 3rd Corps. All right. So 3rd Corps is on the field. 12th Corps is joining. Gotcha. I won't remember that, but, you know, whatever. All right. So I think we're good to go. And I'll get this off to Ross. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section. I'll see everybody next time. See ya.